Okay, Extreme Rules has just gone off the air and here's my review on the show. Let's quickly get into it, shall we? First of all, Randy Orton versus Kane, Falls Count Anywhere matches. Now, I was tweeting all the way through this show. Now, I don't usually do it until tonight. I've done about 60 odd tweets. I probably did about 20 just tonight. So, if you want to follow me, I'll probably be a lot more active from now on, especially while the wrestling's on live. So, the pay-per-views and a few Raws as well. And that's at Anwar, ANWAR _thinks, THINKS. You can go follow me over there on Twitter. Obviously, if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe by clicking up above. Comment down below and give me that like or dislike, depending on if you like the video or not. So yeah, first match, Orton or Kane. I was quite into this match. I'm not a big fan of Randy Orton, and this was one of the storylines that sort of turned me off wrestling over the last few weeks, but yeah, the match is alright actually. Orton ends up getting the win. He finally gets his redemption over Kane. Whether this will be the end of the storyline or not, I'm not too sure. I'm glad that Orton won. They didn't make Kane look too weak out of it, so hopefully Kane can continually be booked quite strongly on the SmackDown and Raw card. So yeah, hopefully nothing too bad happens out of this match, and Orton got his win, didn't he? Next up, we had a match that I didn't know was actually going to happen. It was Dolph Ziggler against Brodus Clay, and it was a singles match. Now, seeing as this is Extreme Rules, every match is to the extreme. This was just extremely random. That was the only extreme thing about this, because they just threw it on the card as far as I'm concerned. I didn't know it was going to happen. Brodus Clay ends up beating Dolph Ziggler. People want him to get pushed. I want him to be pushed. But after he's lost this match, I can't really see him being pushed too quickly in the future. So maybe it's going to be another 6 months before he finally starts to get that momentum back. Next match, tables match. The start of the show, Eve Torres got Teddy Long to spin the wheel, and he spun the wheel and it came up tables. Then Big Show lost in, ha 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 ha, how are you going to put me through a table? And Cody Rhodes said, I blame you, Teddy. Then he ends up beating the Big Show by drop kicking him when he's on the apron. Big Show starts to lose his balance a little bit, steps back, steps through a table and goes through it. The look of shock on his face was brilliant. It was perfect. If I was running WWE and if I booked this match, if I was a road agent, I'd have the referee and the cameraman and not knowing what to do at this moment in time. I'd tell them to do certain different things to make them look unsure, like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. Make it look like it's a totally random thing and people to be like, wow, Cody Rhodes just won the IC title back, and he wasn't actually supposed to, because Big Show wasn't supposed to go through the table. But yeah, Big Show was supposed to go through. He stands for it and Cody Rhodes wins the title. I liked it. I thought it was a nice little creative way to give the title back to Cody Rhodes. Next up, Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan in a fantastic 2 out of 3 falls match. Shout out to Assault and Battery, who tweeted at the time something like, I predict this to be 4.25 stars. A nerd voice he put in a bracket, so I thought I'd give it the go. Yeah, the match lived up to it. It was a pretty much 4.25 star match. We're above 4-star match. I don't really rate matches like that, you know me. But yeah, it was very good. I'm a bit tired right now and I don't want to wake anybody up, so this is why my tone of voice is a bit monotone at the moment. Right, so yeah, Sheamus beats Daniel Bryan in this 2 out of 3 falls match with a sick bro kick at the end that sends Bryan flying. The first fall was given up when Bryan just continually pounding Sheamus wouldn't stop, and the second fall was him then got disqualified, and then the second fall was him gets the LaBelle lock on, the yes lock he now calls it, and Sheamus, I don't think he tapped out, I think he just sort of passed out and the referee sort of rang the bell. Next up, 2 jobbers came in the ring and started cutting a promo. 2 is greater than 1. 2 is greater than 1, they continually saying, and they're saying, oh, Ryback, he's been beating people, but now we got 2 and against 1, we'll beat him. Ryback comes out, dominates in the chat. The crowd are chanting Goldberg. I thought it was a bit disrespectful. I think Ryback can really be something. It's a bit weird how they're giving him a singlet with a big R on the back. It reminds me of Rob Van Dam. Just a thought there. And yeah, Ryback beats them both. And then he was saying in the ring, feed me, sort of thing. And, I'm not a big fan. I like Ryback. I like the character. I like the guy himself. What's he called? Ryan Reeves, I think his name is. I like Ryan Reeves. He's a good, solid worker, I think. He may be a bit dangerous, obviously. We don't know the ins and outs. But yeah, he works well, I think. But I'm not really behind this Ryback gimmick and the singlet and the look that he's got at the moment. But whatever. Yeah, the two guys he beat were Aaron Relic and Jay Hatton. Next up, we had CM Punk beating Chris Jericho in a 6 Chicago street fight. Will this be the end of the feud? I'd hope so. Not because the feud hasn't been good, because it's been absolutely fantastic. Just because, how far can they keep dragging this on with Punk continually beating Jericho, continually beating him, and then going, oh, do you know what, I'm going to give you another title shot anyway. Let's end this. Jericho apparently is going back to his Fozzy tour or whatever. All the best to him. And Punk can go on to face guys like, well, Dolph Ziggler if he hadn't been dicked on all over this show. But yeah, so, chuck some new guy up in the frame. Maybe Miz, by the way. Miz versus Santino was on the undercard. Free on YouTube, I'm sure you all saw it. Miz ended up losing to Santino, and Santino kept hold of his United States title, that's the one. Then we had Nikki Bella set to defend her Divas title that she just won off Beth Phoenix against Beth Phoenix again. But then news broke, Beth Phoenix cannot perform. Now this is a kayfabe injury, I believe. And if they're going to do this kayfabe injury, I thought they'd do it for something big, something huge. Karma was trending on Twitter. The news had broke out. It's going to be Karma. It's going to be Karma. Karma even tweeted out, do you want to see Nikki Bella get destroyed tonight? And then Eve Torres said to the Bella Twins, oh no, you got a match. Actually, Nikki, you've got a match tonight. Beth can't make it, but you have got a match. And they're like, oh no, who's it going to be against? It's like, oh, don't worry, it's not Karma. It's like, oh, you just ruined it for me. It's not Karma. I've been looking forward to this all night, and now it's not Karma. Ugh. So then I thought, maybe it'd be Michelle McCool. I didn't. To be fair, I didn't tweet this out. So. And also, at the beginning of the night, I thought, this could be a time for Karma to come back and face Beth Phoenix. I called both of those things, but I didn't put it online. I didn't post it on YouTube, and I didn't post it on a forum. So I can't really lay a claim to those things, can I? But yeah, it wasn't Michelle McCool. It was Layla. She comes out. She wins the Divas title, a bit random. But apparently the Bella Twins are on the way out because their titles, their contracts are running out. Sorry, this is like 4 AM over here in the UK. Actually, no, it's about 5 now. So I'm trying to get this done quickly. Main event, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. The monster Brock Lesnar's back. John Cena, the hero who can't catch a break. The story was set to be told. Lesnar to beat Cena. Cena to continually go. Losing these matches then needs his redemption down the line. What do? They have Cena beat Brock Lesnar. Now, it doesn't make sense. Much like I was saying in the build-up to WrestleMania, it doesn't make sense for Rock to beat Cena because Rock's leaving, and it just makes Cena look stupid if Rock, who's not wrestled for ages, comes back and beats him and then goes again. And that makes the WWE look weak because now their top guys have been beaten by someone who's going away. Now, what's happened here is a guy who's been fighting legitimately for the last few years comes into this wrestling and can easily beat this guy, surely. But he doesn't. Cena beats him. Fair enough. If Cena was sticking around, fair enough. But then after the match was over, Cena got on the mic and he started saying, "Do you know what? I'm probably going to get told off by my boss for talking out of order. And no, my boss will probably want to fire me in person tomorrow. So maybe Vince McMahon's going to be on Raw tomorrow." That seemed to be what he's trying to tell me. But he seems to be implying that he's going to take some time off, and I'm all for Cena taking time off. But if Cena's just lost this match if Cena's just beat Brock Lesnar, now for the last 2 pay-per-views we've had guys going over who just leaving straight afterwards. And now Brock Lesnar, who apparently signed a contract for a year, maybe around, but now he's lost, so now he's lost his worth. WWE, what are you doing? The booking was a bit off, but I really loved this show. I loved the match. They brought blood into the match. Now everyone was saying, "Oh, it'll be worth it when they finally let blood be shown in WWE." Now probably there'll be a kayfabe work shoot sort of thing where Cena's been suspended because he got blood in the match and they didn't let him do it. I'm sure that's what's going to come out, but it'll be total bullshit. They just letting Cena have a bit of time off. But yeah, everyone was saying, it'd be worth it when it finally comes back, and then a lot of people were moaning saying, we should have blood all the time, we should have it in all Hell in the Cell matches, we should have it all the time. It's predictable. If it's going to be in every Hell in the Cell match, every ladder match, it's totally predictable. What's the point in blood? What's the point if it's predictable? What's the point if you know it's going to happen? But then if you wait a few years and then it happens, Brock Lesnar returns, he bloodies John Cena, that could be his bit of redemption. That could be what makes him look strong. This video's been 10 minutes long already. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the pay-per-view down below. Like I said before, subscribe up above. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you very soon. Also, subscribe to Buff Being Stuffed. I meant to plug him in my last video. I've meant to plug him for about a year now. He's a really good YouTuber. He does good videos on pro wrestling and MMA. If you're a fan of MMA, which I know a lot of my viewers are, then go sub to him. He's an English guy. He knows what he's talking about, and I personally think some of his videos are better than some of mine. So like, I think we're quite equal. So if you like me, you'll like him. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon with another video.